friends, I am Sujeet and you are welcome to my channel Sujeet Academy. Today we are going to learn a new term, that is sonnet, and most of the students of English honors have been demanding for long from me to explain sonnet. So today we are going to learn about sonnet. Friends, sonnet जो वर्ड है ये एक इटालियन वर्ड जिसका अर्थ है सोनेटो और मीनिंग है अ लिटिल साउंड और सॉन्ग, उससे लिया गया. Means we can say that sonnet word has been derived from Italian word sonetto, which actually means a little sound or song. अगर हम हिस्टोरिकल बैकग्राउंड की बात करें तो सोनेट का इन्वेंशन फ्रेडरिक टू के कोर्ट में 13th सेंचुरी में हुआ था और जिसका इन्वेंटर का क्रेडिट जो जाता है जियाकोमो दा लेंटिनी को जाता है. और जनरली बहुत से बुक्स में हमने पढ़ा है कि कभी कभी डांते, जिसने कि डिवाइन कॉमेडी लिखा था, उसको भी सोनेट का फादर कहा जाता है. अगर कोई आपसे पूछे एक सिंगल लाइन में कि सोनेट होता क्या है तो आप कह सकते हैं कि कोई भी कविता या लिरिक जो 14 लाइंस का हो और वो आयम्बिक पेंटामीटर में लिखा गया हो, उसे ही हम सोनेट कहते हैं. मीन्स टू डिफाइन सोनेट इन अ सिंगल लाइन वी कैन से any kind of poem or lyric that has been written in 14 lines and the style is iambic pentameter, then we can say that it is a sonnet. Basically sonnet से होता क्या है कि sonnet can be an expression of a single thought, idea, situation or feeling. और कई प्रकार के sonnets हैं, लेकिन mainly sonnets को हम दो भाग में बांटते हैं. The first one is known as Petrarchan or Italian sonnet. The second one is Shakespearean and English sonnet. Friends, you can see that this is the first type of sonnet, that is called Petrarchan sonnet. We know Petrarch, who was a great Italian poet between 1304 and 74. He wrote Petrarchan sonnets in the memory of his love for Laura the Noble. I have just written down here in one example of Petrarchan sonnet. I haven't written the whole sonnets. There are 14 lines, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. And you can see or download any kind of poem that is Petrarchan sonnet and you can understand. So I have just written the last words of all the lines so that you may better understand. As I have already mentioned you that a sonnet is a poem 14 lines, but it is not that enough only. Okay, a Petrarchan sonnet is divided into two parts. What are they? Let's just listen. Supposing dead, what is the sound? Whatever the sound comes, we must write down A. Then we take the second one, sun. Is the sound of sun matching with the dead? No, it is different. So we must write down here B. Now the third one, last word is run, matching with the sound B. And now made. Yeah, of course, it matches with dead, that is A. So these four, that is separated from the second one. Again laid like dead, so we'll write here A. Done like run, B. Fun like B, and wed, that is A. So again this one is what? A, B, B, A. Now we move to never, totally different, neither A or nor B. So we must write down here C. Frost, again different, then D. Shrills, again different, then E. Ever, just like never, so it must be she. Lost like frost, it must be D. Shrills like hill, so it must be E. Is that clear? So we can see that this is a quatrain, means any poem of 4 lines, any stanza of 4 lines known as quatrain. So this one is a quatrain, this is another quatrain, and this one is the 6 lines. So the first part is we can say the rhyme scheme of this one is A, B, B, A. Second quatrain is A, B, B, A, and the third one is C, D, E, C, D, E. So this one together 4 lines and 4 lines is together known as octet, that is 8 lines, or another name is octave, that is again 8 lines, and this concluding 6 line is known as sextet. So friends, we can say that Petrarchan sonnet is divided into 2 categories. The first one is, the first 8 lines is known as octet, the rhyming scheme of which this one is A, B, B, A, A, B, B, A, and the remaining 6 concluding lines are known as sextet. The rhyming scheme is CDE. Sometimes it may vary, it may be CD or CD. And now we next one thing is that in octave generally the poet introduces his problem, and in the sextet he provides a solution. Now we are going to move Shakespearean sonnet. Now we are going to learn the second type of sonnet, that is Shakespearean sonnet. Friends, Sir Thomas Wyatt of England was the first person who introduced sonnet to English. Okay, but it was popularized by Earl of Surrey. Shakespeare is given the credit who brought changes to English sonnets. Okay, he just molded sonnets into in his own style in the 16th century. Let us see. He also wrote sonnets in 40 lines, and he divided it by quatrain. One quatrain, second quatrain, third quatrain, and couplet. Okay, what is the rhyming scheme? Minds, that is A. Last one, whatever the sounds comes. Then it is love, different. Then we write down B. Finds, matching with the minds, we write down A. Remove, like love, we write down B. Now mark, it is neither minds nor love, so we will write down C. Shaken, different, then D. Bark, C, mark and bark, then D, taken. Okay, sir. Next is chicks, that is different, E. Come, again different, F. Weeks, like chicks, so E. Dumb, like come, so this one is F. Proved, totally different, we will write here Z and G. Now we see that Shakespearean sonnets are divided into 4 parts. The first one is one quatrain, rhyming scheme is A, B, A, B. Second is another quatrain, rhyming scheme is C, D, C, D. Third one is another quatrain, rhyming scheme E, F, E, F, and it is concluded by the couplet sounding G, G. Friends, there are also other kinds of sonnets known as Miltonic sonnet, Spenserian sonnets, and nowadays if you go to England and you find that different kinds of sonnets have been introduced, and whatever I have mentioned all about the rhyming scheme or the iambic pentameter, some of them are not being followed at all, and nowadays any kind of poem that is written in 14 lines can be said sonnet. Thank you for watching me. If you like, please comment, share and do whatever you like. Thank you.